Alright, so this is my entry to a Airborne Sapper Comic Fans 200 sub create your own contest. Pretty simple guidelines: be 18 year older, make a video. Here we are. And be subscribed to a list of YouTubers: Spidey Fan, Abject Kid, Bad Avenger, Robotech, and SS Comic Reader. I was already subbed to all of them except for Robotech, but I've subbed to him now. And then you had a list of questions for creating our own con. So I gave it a little thought, and this is what I came up with. I figured I'd call it the Sensational Southwest Con because I live in the Southwest, and I like alliteration, so I figured it was a fun name. Two headliners, Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. Stan Lee, goes all over the place. Steve Ditko is hard because he's kind of a recluse. I think the last published picture of him was over 50 years ago. He's still alive, but he is kind of a bitter old man who likes to write and make it difficult to find his stuff. So I'd love to have him be willing to show up and be willing to work with Stan Lee, which is big ifs and a big, well, if we're having fun, I might as well dream big type of situation. Three writers. I went with Matt Fraction. I love his Hawkeye run. It's one of the few stories that got me back into collecting. Brian Michael Bendis. Say what you want about him, good or bad. He's done some really good stories and he's done some not so great stories, but I'd love to meet with him and have a chat with him. And then Mike Zeck, because I'd love to have him sign my Kraven's Last Hunt Spidey books. Movie cast. I'm going with Force Awakens, not necessarily because it's my favorite Star Wars movie, but because it has such a diverse cast, new and old. I'd love to meet all of them and chat with them. It's too bad about losing Carrie Fisher, but I'd still like to have that cast. TV or cartoon cast. I don't watch a lot of TV anymore, but I thought about this, and I'm actually going with a Twitch show that I watch regularly every week. It has like 30,000 viewers every week, and it's called Critical Role. It's a bunch of voice actors. Anyone who knows any sort of cartoon or video game out right now, Avengers, DC, the voice actors from those play Dungeons & Dragons on the internet, essentially, and act it out, and it's really fun to watch, and they're ridiculous and silly. So I'd love to have them all there. Wrestler, I've never really been big into wrestling, but if I had to have one, I'd want Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, just because he seems like a really cool guy, and I'd love to have a chat with him. Band or artist I would play there. I'm going with Eminem. I know you also said Eminem, Airborne Sapper comic fan, but I'd love to have him there. He's kind of notorious for not doing tours, so I guess we're dreaming big again, but I'd love to have Eminem there. And then my exclusive pop. It would be an X-23 pop, and there'd be two variants. A 100 count one that is of the blue and yellow Wolverine outfit, and a 50 count one of her in her X-Force sort of black outfit. I'd love to have those pops, so I figured, yeah, that's definitely got to be the one I'd have at my con. But yeah, those are all the questions. Congrats again on 200 subs, Airborne. I'm sure you're going to keep growing. I love your content, and I'm sure everyone else does too. So take care.